guys, it is Tristan with Nerdets Newsstand, and I want to talk a little bit about why I haven't actually been covering for about 2 weeks, a little bit over, DC Future State. Now, I was all about this idea. I thought it was great. I thought they were going to do a good job with it. I've been disappointed. Now, a lot of that comes from new talent. A lot of that comes from what I want to discuss. But I did want to let you guys know before we even go into it, I'm going to go over everything in full detail. Why I haven't been talking about this on Thursday. I'm going to do a live stream. I meant to do one last week. So we're going to do a 20K live stream Thursday at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So I'm definitely excited. I love doing streams. So let's talk a little bit why I haven't covered this. The last one I think I covered was Aquaman, and that was really good. The books I have covered have been very good. The books I have not covered have not. And there's actually little things I want to talk about. For one, it's really expensive. Like, DC really expects you to be very invested in order to get all of these books. And of course, yeah, you can pick and choose. But a lot of these things are really intertwined when it comes to the backup stories or, you know, all of the Bat family. You have to read all of the Bat family. You have to read all of the Superman. You have to read all of the Justice League. You can't miss it because then you're missing, you know, different parts of the story. A big thing they messed up on when it comes to this, and I think I've said this just about in every video, is the timeline. The timeline is literally all over the place. Some of it takes place in 5 years, some in 7 years, some in 15 years, some in 4,000 motherfucking years, some at the end of time. We'll talk about that one a little bit today. Not too many spoilers for this week, but I do want to talk about a couple individual books. But yeah, Thursday I'll talk about them all. Regardless, it feels like even at the beginning, and there's a lot of times where Marvel does things really dumb, right? But they do one thing right. In the beginning of their books, they'll put, you know, a little explanation, a little synopsis, a little recap, a little retelling. All they needed to do, and they put that like, the multiverse is brinking time and da-da-da-da-da, death metal tore apart the fabric of reality in every single book. Why didn't you just add to the bottom of that what year it takes place? Why do I have to look at my Future State book every single book I read? Why aren't you putting these out in the correct order? Because if you read, say, Catwoman, and then you read that, say, second, because you read The Dark Detective first, came out first, it wouldn't make any sense. It makes none whatsoever. It takes place 2 years before Dark Detective. What they did was not think this through. I think, you know, if this was 5G, they condensed it down so much and took away that timeline component that really Dan Didio worked on, that maybe needed to be there, that really badly needed to be there. So besides that, there is a, and I don't want to take away, I do think there are good stories. Like I said, I want to go over all of it, but there's a lot of not good. There's a lot of not good at all. Like, a lot of it feels like there's a lack of knowledge surrounding some of these characters. I get that Lucius Fox during the Joker War, you know, had toxin and it affected him. I get it. So 7 years later, he hates Batman, and apparently his wife is a vindictive bitch who literally is trying, Lucius Fox, right? His wife is trying to make it okay to shoot on sight. What? Who thought this was smart? Whoever thought that this was smart? And then the stuff they did with the backup, I believe it was last week, with Luke Fox. Are you kidding me? Like, they absolutely made him, and the Grifter story was great. Don't get me wrong. The first half was much better than the second, but, spoilers, the self-sacrifice and stuff at the end was wonderful, what he did for Huntress, but the fact that Luke literally was like, oh, I don't care, I'm doing all of this, I'm setting it up, and I am completely a traitor to the entire Bat family, let alone, you know, Huntress and Grifter, and it was absolutely horseshit. It feels like these people they hired don't know what they're doing at all. I loved the Catwoman story, even though it was a blatant ripoff of Snowpiercer. 100% the same story. But you brought back Onomatopoeia, and I love seeing the little motherfucker, like, walking around going boom, bang, bang. I love it. I love that character. Kevin Smith did a really good job creating him, but he's silly, he's fun, I like it. Yes, it's a complete ripoff. The Harley Quinn story is not Harley Quinn. You're supposed to be made to believe that she completely did the whole thing. She knew what she was doing from the moment she got caught by the magistrate and completely played the magistrate, Scarecrow, Black Mask, Professor Pig, and the list can go on and on. She played them all because she's so wonderful. Yeah, I get Harley is a smart character. She really is. She's also very chaotic, and she doesn't plan that far ahead. It was garbage. I'm sorry. I've been really disappointed in anything Stephanie Phillips puts out, unfortunately, but regardless, there is a lack of knowledge around these characters. There is a complete disregard for the character that they originally were. One in specifically is Kara Zor-El. I love, and I will say this, the artwork in that book is stunning. Absolutely beautiful. I don't know why they haven't used this style art before, but I love, love, love it. The character is a garbage human being. She went to, the moon. She basically wanted to get away because she was mad that Jonathan was chose as the Superman figure instead of her. So she went to the moon. She had a hissy fit. She made a friend and told her friend how basically she deserved it, and now she's there throwing a fit like a 4-year-old fucking tantrum. It's sad. And then they kill her at the end. Like, oh god, spoilers. So regardless, I'll put something in the beginning. I'm really bad about that. But yeah, they just kill her. Like, she lived a happy life and she died. Except for she's Kryptonian and Clark lives till the end of time. But Kara dies on the moon? Like, there's no consistency left whatsoever in this. And it started out really, really strong. A lot of the first half of these stories were really good. But by week 3, I was able to predict the entirety of it. The entirety of it. I was able to tell you by reading Shazam what was going to happen with the Teen Titans and what was going to then happen when we looked at the DC 1 million stuff in Black Adam. I knew what was going to happen halfway through. You're not giving me anything to guess about anymore. And that's not on me, that's on you. Like, the best of it has been the Ram V stuff. There's been Swamp Thing and Justice League Dark brought in Ragman. I fucking love that character. But it's been okay at best. Now, this week, as far as stuff goes, the book by Jen Bartel and Becky Cloonan and the Immortal Wonder Woman, probably the best of the week. At least of what I've read so far. I haven't got through everything yet, but beautiful, beautiful book. Just as beautiful, probably actually better than the Kara book. Great story, really kind of ties things in together, really kind of makes us realize, what's going to happen in Infinite Frontier, and it ties it all back together, puts a little bow on top, and it's beautiful to boot. But then, you turn the page, and you get an ad for Nubia, the real one. This isn't the first ad. The first one I let slide a little bit. Yeah, I talked about it, I think in a community post, but it was like, my name is L.L. McKinney, I'm a segregationist, and I will only work with black people. The second one was way worse, because nobody looks, how can you be a hero if nobody looks at you like a human? Who the fuck is looking at Nubia and her badass and not thinking she is a human? Do you realize how, for one, you're trying to play victim already before even selling the garbage book? And two, do you realize how racist that is? Like, what happened? I have no idea. There's some really good stuff in this. There really is. About half of it. The other half is not even worth your time. Not even like Robin Eternal was really good. Like I said, I'm going to go over all of these on my live stream, but I'm really, really disappointed. And I'm not going to take blame for that anymore. I'm not going to get excited anymore. You officially did it, DC. I've sat here and chilled for you for 3 years. I've read your book for 20 plus years. And I'm done getting excited because of your quality decline. You are a shell of what you used to be, and I am sick of being disappointed and putting money into a company that doesn't give a shit. I'm done reading your racist ads. I'm done being told that people like the next Batman saved Gotham the way Bruce Wayne could not. Rude. Okay, rude. I'm done being told that, Joe Sojourner, what is her, Mullion, I forget her name, that she's the Green Lantern, her book was decent, but I'm done being told that she's the best detective on Earth, even though Bruce Wayne is alive, because now she's also the best Green Lantern, too, just in case you didn't know that. Even that comes from from Vendetti. Like, I'm done being told these things are the best simply because, let's be real here, because they're the minority characters. I'm done with it. I'm done. You're not going to tell me this character is better because they have a different colored skin, you fucking racist pigs. It's awful. Now, there is some good when it comes to the new characters. I absolutely love Yara Flora. Great book. Great art. I love the new Flash, the non-binary Flash, Just Chambers. Love them. I think that character is so well done. And they're like, not really there for a whole lot except for a little plot point with calling Andy Princess. But it didn't matter. I was already rooting for that relationship in the first one. I liked it. The rest of them, you actually did the exact opposite and made me dislike them. And again, I'm not taking blame on it anymore. That's on you. That's on your shit quality writing. And I am seriously fed up with DC in the past few days. If you haven't noticed yet, a lot of it's been like DC bad, DC bad, DC bad. Maybe it's just a mood or a funk I'm going through. But I don't think so. I don't think so. I'm not the only one in this. The Superman Wonder Woman title, garbage. Complete and utter garbage. A lot of the backups, garbage. Dark Detective started out good. Hasn't lived up to that. The next Batman's been good. I'll give it that. It's really good. So, I don't know. We're going to go through these. I've got about 3. I think I have 3 weeks to go through. I think I have week 3, 4, and 5. We're going to go through them all. Might be a 2-hour stream, but yeah, we're going to do it anyways. I think it'll be fun. We'll go through them and I'll bitch some more. Yeah, maybe. Yeah, it's my free therapy. Anyways, let me know, of course, what you guys think, what you've been thinking of Future State. Am I in this alone? Do you think stuff like Harley Quinn being the smartest woman in Gotham and Batman, the next Batman, the best thing since fucking sliced bread because he's black? Even though John Ridley's doing a good job. I'm not saying that. It actually was on Joshua Williamson who kind of framed that whole thing. So, anyways, let me know, of course, what you guys think. I will have the link up for the live stream sometime by the end of the night tonight, so you can set a reminder. Yeah, I think it'll be fun to kind of piece through these things and really flesh out the error. And maybe they'll actually, yeah, that's funny. I was going to say maybe they'll actually listen. What a joke. Anyways, I will see you guys in the next one. Bye-bye.